A wonderful day to you. This is Sonovia Williams from Clear Waters Media, and we're presenting either at theclearsphere.com or we're presenting at Clear Waters Radio today. So happy that we are able to be in your company as we have some very important information to bring to you today. I have the honor of sitting today in the building of the Cancer Society with the administrator of the Cancer Society, Miss Erin Storr. It is so wonderful to have you here with us today.
It is wonderful to be here today.
And of course, just as we sit today, we are preparing for a very important event, one that I am looking forward to and one that many Bahamians have looked forward to for the past 20 years.
Yes.
The Cancer Society's Stride for Life.
Fun, run, walk, push, stroll, skate, cycle, it goes on and on. We just want persons to come out and participate.
Right. And so today we want to let you know all the reasons why you should come out for your benefit and the many ways that whatever you do in participation of this event is going to benefit so many people, the ripple effect that you can't imagine. All right, so we're going to dive right in, starting off with just letting you know exactly what it's about. Ms. Storr already kind of told you there are so many ways you can show up and participate, but this has been happening for 20 years.
Yes.
Tell us about the initiation of it and over the years how it has grown, because it has now become a thing to have to be at.
Yes. Well, I've only been here for 6.5 years, and I had participated before I started working here in the Stride for Life. And it's a way to give back to those who have been diagnosed and to pay it forward, because, we all don't know what's down the line for us in the next few years. And it's good to know that you have given to a cause that you can look back on if you are in need. So the Stride for Life is a fun run walk that assists with persons that have been diagnosed with cancer and our Cancer Caring Center. But we call it Stride for Life because it encompasses all cancer. It's not just breast cancer or prostate cancer, it's any cancer. So you would see the different colors that represent the cancer, and that's why we have it in February, because it's for everyone.
I love that. I love the fact that you said it includes all forms of cancer, because oftentimes during the course of the year we highlight different types of cancer: brain cancer, breast cancer, prostate cancer. But this is an opportunity for all of us to come together under one umbrella for one cause and say we are here for one another. And I know those colors are going to be so spectacular as everybody represents maybe someone who they would have stood with and may have passed on, someone they are in the fight with now. And when you wear that color, it comes with heart, it comes with passion. So that's going to be a powerful thing. So we invite you to come on out in your colors, your t-shirts, or
come and register and get our t-shirts, the unity, love. It shows that persons who care about those who have been diagnosed. Sometimes it don't hit as close to home as others have, but just coming out and supporting, it shows the love that you care about those that have been diagnosed.
Yes, and I had said to Ms. Storr, one of the main reasons I was so excited about having this interview, and we're going to be having interviews straight up until February 28th, which is the actual day of the Fun Run Walk, because I had an aunt who benefited directly from the proceeds that helped to keep and maintain the Cancer Care Center here. And so she was from the island of Abaco. There was no place for her to really be where she could be safe and she could have that serenity and that healing space, and that happened right here. And so when people come out and they're a part of this, or if they can't come out for some reason, if they donate, if they buy a t-shirt,
yes,
they help to maintain the Cancer Care Society, the Cancer Care Center.
Yes. The Cancer Care Center has been in existence for a little over 20 years. And we accommodate persons from the family island that have been diagnosed with cancer, and they stay here free of charge. And it's for as long as they undergo cancer treatment. So it's not a 1 week thing or a couple days. It can be months. We had persons that stayed here for over a year We had persons in 2019 with the hurricane of Dorian, and it had devastated Abaco and Grand Bahama, and persons who were here taking treatment at the time couldn't go back home. So they were here for a year and they didn't pay $1. Not only your donation help with accommodating them here free of charge, we also transport them to and from their doctor's appointment,
Wow.
their treatment facility, to the pharmacy. We take them to the grocery store twice a week, or if they need to go to a financial institution,
Yes.
we take them there. And it's all because of donations from individual corporate sponsors.
Wow. So even though we're going to get more in depth and we want to recognize some of those sponsors, and that's coming up in one of our future episodes, but I just want to just say thank you on behalf of everybody who has been able to allow the level of benefit. That's an amazing thing. A year without payment, transportation to and fro. When I think of that, and I think of what it would have been like if they didn't have it.
Yes.
If they didn't have it, if we just take a moment to think of what that would really be like in our society, to watch people suffer because they didn't have the means. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone who ever showed up to a Stride for Life Run Fun Walk, who bought a t-shirt. And we're going to tell them more about this, because I think there are even going to be booths and tents available at this event.
Yeah, so if you want to rent a booth and showcase your product, you can give us a call. The booth rental is only $200, and you have a 10 by 10 tent with a table and 2 chairs, and you can showcase your product or have giveaways. But going back to the Cancer Caring Center, with those persons from the Family Island, usually sometimes they have family here.
Yes.
But it's not always comfortable because they have to go to work. They can't drop you off. The living accommodation is a bit cramped. So they can come here and stay. They have their own room. The room has 2 single beds for the guests. We don't call them patients. They are our guests
I love
and
that.
their caregiver. And they have their own bathroom, so they can be very comfortable in a quiet, serene, and peaceful environment.
Absolutely beautiful, and the dignity. And even if family members do not feel as if someone is an imposition, a lot of times if you are sick or you are unwell, and you're just in an unfamiliar space, you can feel as if you're imposing.
Yes,
and that cannot be helpful to your healing.
Yes, no, it can. Because stress is not a good thing when you're going through cancer treatment. You want to be able to be stress less, because you always will be thinking about the bills and how this going to get paid, or, being away from home for so long. But at the Cancer Caring Center, we try our best to make them as comfortable and give them a home away from home.
A home away
That's
from
our
home.
motto, a home away from home. Yes.
Ms. Storr, this is episode 1 as we prepare and go forward each day talking about the 20th annual Stride for Life. And in episode 2, we're going to let you know more about this home away from home. We're going to tell you more about the Cancer Care Center and how our guests here benefit. So join us for episode 2. That's Sonovia Williams and
Erin Storr.